What's going on, everybody? Happy Victory Monday for the Green Bay Packers. That is right. Recording Monday after the Packers defeated the Steelers 35-25. Pretty good game there for Green Bay in the second half for sure. First half wasn't looking so good. It was only about a score of 7-16. And the Packers held the Steelers to 9 points throughout and scored 21 in the fourth to really ball out here in this game. Took Aaron Rodgers down. They looked all right in the first half. He had a couple beautiful throws in the right away. But overall, man, this Packers defensive pressure was getting to him, make him kind of move around off his feet. And true story, of course, would be Tucker Kraft of the night. Holy shit, Tucker Kraft. This is the Tucker Kraft game and the Jordan Love game, number 10. That is right. Jordan Love finished 29 for 37, 360 yards, 3 passing touchdowns. Yep, he had under 10 incompletions, and at one point he had 20 straight completions, which I believe they said is not a record. But Rodgers never did it, but they said Favre did it. Hasn't been done since Favre. So pretty freaking awesome to see Jordan Love have one of the best games of his entire career against his old mentor, Aaron Rodgers. Rodgers finished 24 for 36, 219 yards, and 2 touchdowns. So, yeah, Love had over 100 yards more than Rodgers. He was just on a tear. Truly it was all Tucker Kraft, honestly. Tucker Kraft had 7 catches, 143 yards, 2 touchdowns. And just watching that game, I don't know how you could not be hyped to watch Tucker Kraft and be like, holy shit, this guy's a Green Bay Packer. He gets the ball. He has run after catch. He got stiff arms. He's got the moves. He can block. He loves blocking. This dude has the entire mentality that you love to see out of a football player, and especially a tight end. It was amazing seeing his 2 touchdowns. He got some camera time, and seeing Jordan Love also just really ball out. 360 yards, 3 touchdowns is awesome. The Steelers defense is not the Pittsburgh Steelers defense that your fathers and uncles are used to watching. Even with T.J. Watt, I don't believe Love was sacked at all. He was under pressure a couple times for sure, managed to get the ball out, but overall, yeah, really good day there for Jordan Love. First half, kind of ugly for the Packers. Not much Love did wrong, really, I don't think, but some weird play calling. We'd get down to the red zone, and all of a sudden we're throwing receiver screens like Matt LaFleur loves to do. And it's just like, let's keep pushing the ball downfield when we can. And they just love to start getting cute with some of their little gadget plays. And that kind of cost us in the first half. We only had 7 points there. But, man, I don't know what really happened in the second half. But we just absolutely came out flying. They scored right away. The Steelers, like I said, only scored 9. And we had 28 points in the second half. So, huge there. Huge. Overall, the team Packers had 454 total yards to the Steelers 295. About even on rushing yards, 94 to 93. We had 7.2 yards per play. So, just a pretty efficient day there. Getting towards the end, let's see, we had 3 punts, 5 penalties. Penalties really only 47 yards. This is one thing that kills the Packers a lot is those pre-snap penalties, getting in long situations, but really not too bad. Not too bad to kill us there. Yeah, we also had 0 turnovers, so that's how you win the game. 5 penalties, 0 turnovers. That's how you get your offense rolling. Only 1 turnover for them, 1 fumble lost, and that is it. Not much of a difference between penalties and turnovers, honestly. But it was just, I don't know, like the Steelers' inability to really push the ball downfield was really hurting them. Rodgers tries to hit Metcalf deep, and if you can't get that, then it's kind of hard for them to get anybody else deep. Rodgers likes to check it down. We were forcing them in 3rd and longs, and Rodgers checks it down to a tight end, which, try to make your playmakers make plays, but a lot of those had no chance to go for first down. So defense played fairly well. To hold them to 25 isn't terrible. The Steelers were a pretty good team coming into this game. They lost to Joe Flacco and the Bengals last week, but the Steelers were still putting up a lot of points. They lost last second. Really, the main bad thing you could take away from this game is the kicking. Wah, wah, wah. Crazy how last week we saw an a Green Bay Packers record 61-yard field goal by Lucas Haversick. He's still on the team. But McManus has been our guy for since last year. He was really good. He is getting older, and he missed 2 field goals in this game that really kind of did not look good in the first half. It should have easily been 13-16 at halftime. Yeah, 13-16 easily. But McManus misses 2 field goals, which is very crazy. We don't see him miss, but I mean, he was questionable coming into the game. It's kind of a game time decision. He's a kicker with a quad injury. That sounds like not a great recipe for. It sounds like it is a recipe for disaster for a kicker. So I don't know. It kind of sucks. I'm glad I'm not in that position to make the call because I mean I like McManus and what he's done for us, but how can you not turn to this kid Lucas Haversick who broke a Packers record and has not missed in his 2 games kicking for us? I don't know. It's kind of the NFL is not for long, and it's kind of what have you done for me lately kind of business. McManus won us games last year, and I mean I get everyone wants him gone now, but I kind of do too because why we still have Haversick. And I don't want McManus gone, but like man, those 2 missed field goals could have been deadly, deadly, deadly. And it just seems like Lucas Haversick's the younger kid. He can probably get it a little bit further than McManus because McManus was short on one of those misses. It was right dead money in the middle, but yeah, it just came up literally like 2 yards short. And with the young kid Haversick nailing a 61-yarder, it's going to be tough to keep him on the side for much longer. The Packers released their third or fourth string tight end Ben Sims last week in order to keep Haversick on the roster, and they might be very right for doing that. So we love you, McManus. I mean, last night was rough. It sucked. Appreciate everything done for us, but I would not be surprised if McManus was cut soon. I mean, it sucks because he just had an injury. So I don't know. Yeah. So truly the major takeaways from this game. Obviously, it was Rodgers versus Love. Rodgers versus the Packers. Rodgers came back to play against his old team. Lots of love for everybody. No one was really, upset to see Rodgers. Rodgers wasn't upset to see anybody. They were showing him hugging all the equipment people and everything. It was a really cool moment for sure. And I think Rodgers said it too. If this game would have been in Lambeau, it would have been a lot more meaningful for sure. Being in Pittsburgh was cool, but yeah, it was just a little different. And they're wearing them weird ass jerseys. Like, obviously, the uniform matchup was something that I look for a lot in these games. But the Packers wore their all white cheddar jerseys because the Steelers wore that goofy ass all yellow thing. I don't know. That was interesting. So that's neither here nor there. But very beautiful. Like I said, Tucker Kraft. This was absolutely. I mean, if you paid attention to any football. Packers football last year in this offseason, you would know we've been hyping up Tucker Kraft like crazy. He's an absolute dog. Yesterday was National Tight Ends Day, and he goes ballistic. I mean, he was just tossing defenders around everywhere. He looked like Rob Gronkowski out there in his prime. It was pretty fun to watch. And yeah, Jordan Love also having an incredible game too. 20 straight completions really was sweet. Yeah, I mean, not much else to take from this game. Glad we could beat Rodgers. I mean, it wouldn't have been, honestly, I'm a big Rodgers fan still. If I would have seen Rodgers win, I wouldn't have been horribly upset, but I want to see the Packers win. I'm a Packers fan, Packers podcast here, Packers channel, so obviously I want to see them win every time. And when Rodgers got sacked, of course, I was like, we got him, he got sacked. It's almost for a second I didn't think we got Rodgers. We sacked the quarterback. That's what I thought. Micah Parsons sacked the quarterback, and then I'm like, oh yeah, it's Aaron Rodgers down there. So that was pretty funny. Fun experience to see. I think it would have been more special if it was in Lambeau, but still a very fun time. I'm glad we got to see Rodgers throw at least. We got to see him throw 2 touchdowns, no turnovers. Not gonna say it's a vintage Rodgers game, but it's fun to see Rodgers versus Love. But Packers team is looking dangerous. As long as Keyshawn Nixon stops getting targeted every time and giving up a lot of yardage, then our defense is looking good. Pass rush is heating up. I think we escaped with no major injuries. Who knows? Oh, got to give a shout out to Christian Watson, man. Holy shit. I should have mentioned that earlier. But Christian Watson, he tore his ACL last game against Chicago last year. And they said he could be out for, timetable is probably about another month from now. But he worked his fucking ass off this offseason, and he got back in there. He had a couple catches, no touchdowns, but he had a deep catch, and I think he had 3 catches in the game. And he blocked for. Actually, no, he did have a touchdown, didn't he? Yeah, it was Matthew Golden blocking for him. No, sorry, I'm going off of my memory from last time. That was Savion Williams on a touchdown. The other rookie, Matthew Golden, was blocking for him. We want to see more Matthew Golden involved, but Christian Watson did not score on thing. Um, but he had a lot of catches, and he is also a dog in the run blocking game. So Christian Watson is back. This is amazing news. He looked good out there. He looked pretty explosive. He can catch. He was catching the ball. Yeah, Christian Watson, look out for him. And when he's healthy and rolling, it unlocks another dynamic on this team. So the future is looking pretty bright for the Packers. Got some things to clean up still, mainly in the secondary of the defense and offensive line. Maybe just a little bit. I think we had some offensive line guys get banged up, but this should be fine. Either way, we got the win. Packers win 35-25, beat Aaron Rodgers at home on Sunday night. So that was pretty cool to see. Yeah, we love to see it. Next week we're playing the Carolina Panthers at home. I think the Packers will be wearing their throwback jerseys, so look out for that. Anyways, we'll see you guys pretty soon here. Go Pack, go.